The rate of high school students around the country who are graduating within 4 years is at the highest it's been since 1969. That's according to a new study from the U.S. Education Department. But how much is that high school diploma really worth these days? News 8's Pauline Lee joins us live in the studio with a closer look.
Well, in the La Crosse School District, the most recent numbers show nearly 90% of high school students graduate in that 4-year time frame. That's about 3% higher than the state rate. But both educators and job experts say, on time or not, receiving a high school diploma is still the foundation for making a decent living. Graduation day is still months away, but Central High School senior Pahua Mua already has big plans after she walks across the stage. College.
Well, nowadays, job-wise, it's really hard to find a job that, just takes a high school degree. And obviously, higher education is so important.
And it's that motivation to find a job, as well as proper education, that helps the district maintain a nearly 95% overall graduation rate, according to Central High School Principal Jeff Flagg.
We're constantly reevaluating when students are not learning early intervening services when they're freshman, sophomore year, to make sure that we really get at those students that might be at risk.
Flagg says students are realizing a high school diploma is their ticket into further education or getting a job. And Beth Sullivan of Workforce Development says down the road, a high school diploma will be considered more and more as just a stepping stone to getting hired.
It's hard to get a job without a high school diploma, but what we are finding is that 60% of the jobs that will be created by the end of the decade will need post-high school education.
The majority of jobs that continue to dominate in western Wisconsin center around government and education, healthcare, and manufacturing, all of which, Sullivan says, requires further schooling or training. Mua hopes to one day be a community health educator. While the competitive job market is plenty of motivation for her to keep studying, becoming a first-generation college student gives her an even bigger boost.
My parents tell me every day to, go to college, do well in school because of their situation that they couldn't go to college, and take that advantage.
Mua is actually one of 5 children in her family and will be the third among her siblings to go to college.
All right, thank you, Pauline. Educators in our area also attribute the high graduation rates to more accountability in education. They say now more than ever there are more tests and things like the state-issued school report cards that hold schools responsible for student success.